this differently. If you can make it again, that'd be cool. If not, I apologize. I tried to use StreamYard because what I was gonna do was try and maybe see if anybody wanted to pop on. Anyway, long story short, here we are. Good old YouTube. So we'll see how it goes. I'll get rid of that other one. It's because it'll just cause confusion. So I apologize. I don't know. Yeah, so I have a video if you guys want to see it, but it's a stop and go. It's not from a paramedic. Perfect. Okay, cool. Yeah, it could just be StreamYard. They keep asking me to get this like paid version of it, and I don't go live that much. You know what I mean? We do it once a week. Like I'm not gonna pay them to. I mean, I get the benefit of it because you can like stream it to like you could. AOR seems like I'm the only one. No, well, everyone was at another one at the other live stream. I was trying to use a different, what do you call it, Tasty? Like another what the hell's the word? I don't even know. I'm not tech savvy, so I don't know. I was trying to broadcast through StreamYard, but it didn't work out. So yeah, like it's cool because it's beneficial because you could stream to like different places. You could stream to like multi. Like I'm only on Facebook and yeah, I am. That's what I'm kind of doing. So I mean, I'm only on YouTube and Facebook, so it's not beneficial for me to get the paid version. But if you're on like 5 different sites, I guess, or whatever, like if you're on like I don't even know what the other ones are, but like I see people, they stream it to all different places, like even Twitter, I think too, all at once. So it's kind of cool. It's pretty cool, but I don't know. It's a lot to me. I think like I think it would be a lot to do it to all these different spots. I'll let you guys roll in. It'll probably take a minute for everyone to see the new one. I appreciate you guys all. I'll just speak just for the people who might watch this back. I appreciate all you guys who are doing the jar. Sarah and I are gonna get on that, and it looks like kind of everyone's done. I think done it. That's gonna participate. It's in the community tab if you want to do it last minute. I think even Sarah's waiting on the other one. Oh, jeez. All right. Let me try and shit. Hey Tim. All right, let me try and figure this out right quick, guys. All right. Well, I appreciate it, Paramedic. I just messaged her to come over here, so hopefully she if everyone's still over there, maybe she'll pass the message along. Yeah, the jar thing in the community tab. If you guys haven't done it, you want to do it. It's kind of gonna be. I'm gonna do it soon. I think if I can't, when I can get the Bubba's this week is when I'm gonna drop it by him. But being that I don't get there as much as I'd like to, what's up, Jerry? What's the deal with the commercials? I don't know. It's how YouTube does it now. I can't stand it, honestly. They want you to buy premium. It's like called premium or something, so you don't have to. I think it's called premium, so you don't have the commercials. It sucks. They do it even on the small channels that don't have monetization and shit yet. You know what I mean? Like, it's sad. It's really sad. But whatever. I mean, at some point, they said they were gonna do it for quite a while. But it is what it is. It sucks. I'm not at Bubba's as much as I'd like to be because it's pretty far from where I'm at now, and the situation just doesn't allow it. So I go once a month regardless of anything. I make sure I go once a month. I try to go more, but I'll drop one there anyway. But we won't be able to check on it that much. So if you guys have an idea of where you want to put another one, or maybe even 2 more jars, so what I asked everyone to do is put a like positive word that starts with the first letter of your first name, whatever that may be, whatever you want to put in there. Maybe we'll read them off prior to or something like that, but we'll put them out, and then I'm thinking maybe we'll leave something else out there, like a marker and some paper, maybe in like something that won't get, maybe in like a Tupperware or like a plastic bag or something, and we'll leave it out there with it, and see what kind of communication we get back. If at least if nothing else comes from it, at least we all put out together like a togetherness. we put a togetherness thing out there in together type of intent out there. You know what I'm saying? Like a positive combined message to the Sasquatch, and I'm interested. I'm really interested to see how they react, because I get a good vibe that we're gonna get a reaction. I don't have a clue which way it's gonna go, but it's exciting. I hear more often than not, thank you for getting me out there, because I can't get out there. I'd love to be out there, but I can't be out there. And I have disabilities myself. They're very hindering. Most days they're very hindering. But I can still get out there sometimes. And I can't imagine not being able to. And that's hard. Like, it's hard for me to even hear that. Like, and this is a way for us to do it together. For me to bring you guys along. Like, not just along with a video and us talking and commenting after, doing these live streams where we shoot the shit. It's more involved than that. It's better. All right. So I apologize, guys. I know I should have never even touched StreamYard. I really should have never touched it, but I tried. It used to be vice versa. YouTube used to give me trouble, and StreamYard worked better, so it is what it is. Yeah, sorry. I don't even know. I don't know how people do live streams all the time. Like, it used to be so good. It used to be so good. I used to be able to go in the field all the time from the field. It was great. It was great because it was interactive. Like, it was interactive. Like, like if we got to a trailhead, like, hey guys, which way do you want to go? Like, you guys, what are you guys feeling? Like, and hang out there for a minute and like see what you guys say. Like, oh, go left. I want to see left. Like, where I might have chose right, and that's cool. It's interactive, even if even if that's the limit of it. And then when we see things, like, we see it in real time, and that kind of proof, and that kind of work was awesome, because if we do come across something and it ends up being important or proof, or whatever you want to put it, however you want to put it, it's in real time, and nobody can take that away from us. You know what I'm saying? Like, nobody can take that away from us. You can't be like, oh, that didn't happen. Oh, that's whatever the hell, CGI or some shit, And I used to love that about it. It was cool. But it's what it is. Sean, what's up, brother? Short Island Sasquatch Sam. Yarr. Sunday night scallywags. Tasty Sorry I haven't been watching much. In pain, my spine, shoulder blade, armpit, to my breastbone. I'm afraid to go to the hospital because of COVID, so I'm going to walk-in clinic in Fritch. Oh, I don't know, it's bad by you? It's, yeah. I mean, the hospitals never got, like, really, really bad here. Like, they didn't get really, really bad. They just kind of cut out visitors and stuff, so it's unfortunate. I hope you feel better, though. Good luck with all that. I'm out. Don't want any of them knowing that I know they exist. I prefer live precariously through you. All right, no problem. I get it. That's all good. Timestamps are important, Mikey. All right, I agree. You know, timestamps are more than, yeah, they're very important. If you see something, say something kind of thing. It really, really helps the people who don't, you know, like, even the people know what they're looking for. Like, it's very helpful. And for me too, like, because I can just go and click on that. I can go and click on that timestamp, take a screenshot of it, zoom in, see what's there. Boom, boom. I take it, I put it over to this community tab or whatever. You know, it makes short work for me too. And then, like, you know, a lot of you guys are really, really good at it. And you all know I don't go over my footage. Like, I was there, I'm not going to go over it. If we go over it all the time and all the time and all the time, that hinders from getting back out there and making more of a connection. And that's the important part of it, for me, personally. At some point, Father Time is going to tell me I can't do this shit no more. And I'm going to have to sit down again. And that's when I'll go over footage, you know, more and more and more when I have to. Right now, I could still run and gun, so that's what I try to do. Get as much boots on the ground as we can. Watching from Fargo, North Dakota. That's awesome, bro. Balut John. Welcome, brother. I don't recall seeing you around. I appreciate you. It's good to have you here. Small town, only 1 in 30 miles. Old research area opens up again on the 17th. I'm stoked. That's awesome, bro. Good. I'm glad. I know you love that place, man. That's happened to me a few times, and they made it permanent, unfortunately. Like, they made it a permanent, you know, but yeah, it's there's a place right now that's kind of like that too. I don't know if it's a state or a county park or something, but they have the area I go to closed off. I don't even know why. It's just closed off. It's been closed off, so it's weird. But it's like, I get maybe because it's a cryptid hotbed. I don't know. Yeah, I can't assume, but Mikey, great day hanging with Mother Goose. we went out on the loose. I love this guy. Yeah, so I have a video if you guys want. I'll put it out, but that's the only. I think I might have extra big footage, like maybe like 10 minutes or so from when I went out with Rob. I'll throw that up. But I have footage. I went looking for a print yesterday where I thought I was supposed to be. I ended up finding it after I stopped videoing. And I decided, long story short, I decided not to cast it. It was probably 3 inches larger than my foot. A little bit wider. Not much, maybe an inch wider, if that. Couldn't make out all the toes. In leaves. whatever. It was clear as day a footprint, but it wasn't the first print I cast. I want it to be better than that. You know what I mean? Like, I want it to be the right one. And I can't say I regret not doing it in the past, because I didn't do it in the past for a reason. I just wasn't ready to do it. Now I'm ready. But now it seems like I can't find footprints. But it seemed like that's where I was supposed to be at. But I had to kind of rush out of there for personal reasons, but that's another story. But I had a good time. But I filmed, like, I didn't have a lot of storage. I had the phone and that was it. The phone and the casting stuff, because I was on a personal walk, you know what I mean? So I stopped and went a little bit. But if you guys want, I could put that up too. People do hunt there, however I wouldn't do so. Yeah, it's probably similar to here, bro. Like, man, it's probably similar to here in where you're at. Like, there's people hunting in the woods that they're not supposed to be. Like, the hunting areas are east of me, which is pretty far east. So there's people all over the place that are, they got to get all the right gear, the right licenses, the right this, the right that, parking permits, all sorts of stuff, certain time frames, so people do it illegally in these other spots where, it's just not cool. I see hunting blinds and tree stands all over the place where I shouldn't. I don't know what you did with that beautiful pink rock that looked like it had a heart. Oh, I remember that. But I found one just like that. Just like it on top of a hole that I dug. Oh, that's cool. That's really cool. Wow. Interesting. Yeah, it did it. Yeah, that was cool. The message I got that day was everything has life. If you guys watch a guy named Mud Fossil University, I don't get to watch as much as I'd like with the guy. But our brother Dean Harris, happy birthday, Dean. If you're watching, happy birthday, Dean. He talks about how, whatever. Like, just if you get a chance, watch Mud Fossil University. But he's a scientist that talks real shit. He talks about what's like. I don't know. I can't think of the right word. But like, when, damn, it's killing me. It's killing me. Like, if you found, like, a tree that looks like, say you found a tree that looks like a cat, but it's not. Shit, I can't think of the word, man. Anyway, I watch him. Yeah, he's cool. Yeah, Mike, that video I sent you, that spot must pop after dark, bro. That spot, you could see at the end of the field in the tree line. You could see the giants. I mean, I know we looked at it, but yeah, they were the giants out there, bro. I can't imagine at night. They probably. Well, I mean, it's everywhere. Everywhere at night, everything comes to life at night. Rob says I got one just like that rock. Tasty, I never have heard of them. He's a good guy. Yeah, it explains a lot, honestly. Like, but it's a little out there, but it's not bullshit. He stands alone, for the most part. There's not many people that'll sit there and put their neck on the line like that and say this is what it is, because it goes against a lot. It goes against a lot of what most scientists would say. But he ain't bullshitting. He's not. He's talking real shit. And respect. Respect for that. I don't see half your face. It's an illusion, babe. I don't know. I'm in the dark, basically. I'm sitting with these lights on. I don't even have the thing in the car that does the I don't even have that thing in the car because it keeps falling off. So I'm just standing it up there. So there's only so much I could do, guys. I apologize. Man, that word, I can't find that word. Like the word fermented keeps coming to my mind, but that's not the word I'm looking for. Hey, bro, I think I'm going to not go to the area that I'm in now after I get my hams out of there. Getting too scary, bro. All right, we'll talk. Yeah, we'll talk offline, bro. Listen, there's sometimes you just follow your gut. You know the deal, but follow your gut, man. Yeah, for sure. Not every area is a primary Sasquatch area. They may have a presence there. They may be able to watch your ass a little bit, but sometimes it might be, especially if it's near water or something to that effect, or near rock faces, or there could be a full underground something going on that we can't see, that they're not they're not able to watch our ass as well. So if your gut says get the hell out of there, get the hell out of there. Take somebody with you if you got to. Yes, Sean said it, man. Thanks for helping Mike so much. Thank you. Like, I mean, it's amazing. Without her, I wouldn't be able to get out here and do all this. I wouldn't be able to do anything, honestly. There would be kids in tow on every video. Oh, that's sweet. I can't. I want to put your little comment up there, but I can't. Cams are picking a lot of evil things when I car scared the shit out of me. The back, the exhaust was loud. Cams are picking up a lot of evil things when I'm there right next to me and I can't see them. Yeah, it's well, we'll talk offline. It goes kind of. It could be. I don't want to say one way or another because I'd have to hear you out a little more. So I don't want to just make. I don't want to make assumptions. So we know what that does. But we'll talk offline, brother. See if we can't figure some shit out. But I know what you mean. Like I know what you mean. Because I know you saw that picture of you getting touched. And when they reach out and touch you, and the first time you see a hand in the photo, like, and it's touching you, it's like you almost don't want to go back and watch like the rest to see how, if it touched you, it didn't touch you, if it, but it gets a little weird when you're like, what was it, So I don't know, but we'll talk more. I'm sure there's more to it than that. Yeah, that's a good question, love. What are you taking home? Have you taken home anything? Because, I mean, I took something home from Camp Hero. I took a rock home. And I forced it. Mind you. I didn't wait till it was, like, the right one. And I brought home some bad shit. You could put a lemon in your house, too. You could put a lemon in your house and, like, leave it where you sit or whatever, or near your gifts is what I do. I put a lemon next to my new gifts if they're questionable, or whatever, near what I brought home. I'll put a lemon next to it if it erodes really, really fast and unnaturally, if like holes get burnt into it and shit. If it just shrivels naturally and gets smaller, then that's okay. That's a regular lemon. But and you have good energy. It's just a little cheat. It's a little cheat sheet. Use a lemon. It was an itsy bitsy teeny weeny brown and black Sasquatch bikini. Sometimes Sometimes I get nervous reading these comments because I'm like, how's this shit gonna end? And my videos from that day will not download to PC, like they are jammed up. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I don't want to jump to a reptilian presence, but that's what it... I apologize to the rest of you that I'm kind of getting quiet and like looking off into space and shit, but I'm trying to hear something else that's happening, and it's direct connected to him, so I'm trying to pick it up and still do this live stream. So I apologize, but I don't know. It could be a reptilian presence, brother. I hope not, but I mean, there's nothing we could do about it either way. But yeah, if it don't feel like you should be there, then don't be there. Definitely go in with somebody though. Definitely. Nah, you're good, Short Island Sasquatch Sam, bro. Don't ever fucking change for nobody, bro. Do your thing, man. It's supposed to be used in a line in front of a doorway. Yeah, sage is good too. Sage is good. I've experienced some similar manner light. Oh yeah, Sean, true. I think everybody that kind of Zima TMA, Eastern Europe here, no Bigfoots. Yeah, I don't know the area very well. But I mean, if there's trees, you know, if there's woods, there's probably a Sasquatch somewhere, but I'm not familiar too much with Eastern Europe, but there's a couple of people out there that do some stuff. I think John Chick, I want to say John Chick is in UK somewhere. I forget. I know he's in UK, I just forget where. Yes, Sage works. Okay, cool. Tim T says, we got zapped yesterday. My camcorder memory card got zapped, and Marie's phone unlocked, and a video started playing. That's pretty cool, actually, honestly. I mean, you guys were off trail. Like, I know what you're talking about. When you guys, I think you're talking about the time you were off. Is that the one when you were off trail? Because there was a good amount going on. When that knock happened and the cicadas picked up, I don't know if that's the time you're talking about, but that was like coordinated. It seemed like to me that was coordinated, and then they made the cicadas like rise up, like almost like it was like a direct contact. Not even like at first I was saying like maybe like they did it and they knew that's how they would react, but it's almost like they did it and like that it made them go, you know. And then they could move under that sound, you know what I'm saying, and they could move under that sound, make calls under that sound, or whatever the case. Which sage, white or green? I have both growing here. Oh, they're both good. All sage is good. All sage is good. You know, it's proper intent. All sage is good. But Sarah, she knows better than me. Sarah, my home is good. It's the woods area. All right, cool. Yeah, there's a lot of people that will tell you that these things follow you home, and like that's not necessarily the case. You know, like maybe if you were like there's a guy who was down in Texas, and this woman used to tell them as kids, don't go down there because the whatever it's called will get you. He'll eat you up, you won't come back. And they wanted to keep going down to the creek and getting this. So they walk through the woods and go to the creek and get these crawfish or whatever. I'll make it short because I don't like to tell other people's stories. But they always laughed at her till they saw it. One guy saw it, told his friends, they laughed at him. But they ran kind of anyway. Next time they all saw it. Well, whatever, I think this is how it goes. Long story short, She told him, come back through the creek, so they can't track you. They can't follow you home if you come back through the creek. I guess because they lose your scent in the water. So, okay, that might work for these dogmen or whatever that case was, but a lot of these beings can just directly attach to you. Like, directly to you. Like, if you notice in some of these pictures or videos, it looks like they're all piled up on each other. They're kind of all, like, combining in there. They're attaching to each other, some of these beings, and they'll do it to you, too. Especially if you're walking in the veil. Like, they attach right to you. They could follow you home in that sense. Others use telepathy. They could literally just watch they could just watch your route home. Like through you. You know what I'm saying? It's not necessarily always like they follow you home. Because I used to think that, and I'd be like zigging and zagging and doing the long way home and shit. And then I started to like figure things out for myself. And I'm like, they're not like following me. You know what I mean? Like I'm taking like highways and shit. Like doing 80 miles an hour. Michael messaged you some other remedies. Okay. House plants are great for repelling negative energy. Very true. Very, very true. Cryptid LoJack, yeah, right. That's yeah, that's pretty much it. Yeah. It's a good way to put it. They walk right next to me in the areas, and my cams pick up on them. Yeah. Well, the technology picks it up much better. We can't see that. You know what I mean? Like, there's even no way to really train. There's no way to train your eyes to see the veil. Like, the technology picks it up, but there's no way to train your naked eye, as far as I know. I've tried. You know, until they come into our 3D dimension. You know, into a 3D dimension. Like, until they're 3D and operating in our laws of physics, then we can see them. You know what I mean? But otherwise, it's up to technology. Sometimes it's like I call it bad translation, good translation. Sometimes it's exactly the same. You look into your camera at it, and then you look over the camera, and it's right there too. But like you're saying, most times the cam picks it up. So even just pothos or cactus. I don't even know what a pothos is, but I want to look it up now. Yeah, Rob. Dang. True story. Yes, they ride on my backpack. I see in photos. Yes. So exactly. That's they ride. Like that's what we call them. Sean will tell you. We call them riders. What else are you gonna call them? Seen them on the back of Gunner. Seen them on my shoulder. Seen them. You know, seen one on Bama Jeff's head, and he's like standing in front of an X. There's one on his head. There's one between his legs. They're literally attached to you. You know, they're attached. Just because we can't see it, don't mean it's not happening. You know, a lot of times, you know, the world's put out like this zap thing, like, oh, like they directly zap you, like they'll suck your energy dry. Like I'm not joking when I say that to Rob. Like, you'll hear me talk to Rob and be like, if we go in there, we're gonna get sucked dry. If we go off trail, we're gonna get sucked dry. Like, that's what I mean. Our energy is gonna deplete by going in there because we're just not built for it. So on trail is fairly safe. Hey, Miss Cindy, how are you? Oh, it's all right. I was actually kind of late because I tried to do it on StreamYard. Didn't work out. Welcome, Deb. Daisy says. Oh, sorry, I almost blocked somebody on accident. This thing fell. I don't know who it was. All right, everyone's still here. Pyro says, do you feel like something is wrong when they are hitching a ride, guys? No, not it truly depends. It truly depends on what it is. Um, I've had the feeling of felt like something was pushing down on my shoulders so heavy, and had a negative vibe and stuff that I've gotten out of there. But those times are very few and far between. But a lot of that falls into daytime, I guess, research, truth seeking, whatever you want to call it. Once you go into the night, you're dancing with a whole bunch of different beings and cryptids, all sorts of stuff. It's kind of all bets are off at night. You know what I mean? It's not really our world at all. Yeah, that's all. Yeah, Sean, I agree. It's got to be a long relationship for them to do that too. Yeah, I mean, it's one thing to catch them here and there, but if you watch Man of Light, you watch Tim T, they're everywhere. There's just like when we go out and their faces are everywhere, and that's trust. Totally agree. Full wolves and 8 faces inside my pupils. Yes, that too. Yeah, see them inside your pupils. There's a lot of places you could look. I mean, you're going into a deeper. It depends how deep you want to go into the rabbit hole, but I mean, we can go real deep. It's a very, very. It's way deeper than anything just being physically in the woods. And don't get me wrong, I wish it was something just the Sasquatch's hair do something to make them hide very well, or they go underground. I wish it was something as simple as that. I really do, but it's not. It's way, way, way deeper. Yeah, I mean, there's messages everywhere, even inside your photos. Take photos, and photos can change. I was out the other day. 3 days ago, I got home and there was a photo of me, the camera was on the ground facing up at me, and trees are all above me and stuff, and it's taken 3 different ways, in 3 different types. There was a GIF made, a little video made out of it. I don't even know how it happened. I have no idea. Because it was raining. The sun's out in this picture, and it was raining at the time. I don't know. I don't know when it happened. I don't know. I don't even know if that was the same. I don't even know if it was from the same time. Honestly, it's not the first time some stuff like that happened. I was in a field once, and there was a photo of me here, taken from. It popped up. It was me looking out my screen window, and from behind the picture was taken of me from behind. So I would have had to for me to do it, I would have had to put my camera down, there's no angle that could even be done from, honestly. I've worked it out, so it had to be them, which is cool. I mean, I like it. I don't know how they do it, but it's cool. Mikey, okay, time to be productive member of chat. Why are your experiences non-confrontational, as others are traumatizing? Well, Paulie, sometimes it's as simple as point of view. Rob and I were out the other day, right? You guys saw it. That whole tree came crashing down. Some people, I mean, we were like, oh, that's awesome, that's cool. We stuck around there for a minute. We looked around. We decided to go check it out a little bit, whatever. We stayed in the woods after that. some people would take that and it's traumatizing, right? It makes them never go back in the woods. They hate the Sasquatch. It becomes a lot. Same thing with a rock toss, whatever. So some of it's perception. Also, I mean, this is a long-standing relationship. It's there's a lot of trust already built. I don't really know why I was chosen to share, but I was. You know, I was called an ambassador between peoples from Bubba. So I kind of, it's, I don't know. So, I mean, I don't know why it's more peaceful necessarily. Maybe it's just based on intent. I mean, I always say, who was the person who they attacked? Were they a bad person? Were they a good person? If they were a good person, are they sure it was a Sasquatch, or was it a misidentification? You know what I mean? I'm not saying it's always on the person. It could just be as well. It could be a regional thing. They could be more tolerant of people here because there's more people here. You know, it could be regional. Like they're just chill here and they're not in Texas. You know, or something. I don't know. I haven't done this much outside of this small area, so this county, even not even this, I can't even be Long Island Bigfoot yet, because I'm like half of Long Island Bigfoot, if that, you know. So I'll never speak for like the world as a whole, but it's good. Those are some possibilities. But I appreciate it, bro. You're always productive to me, bro, whether people see it or not. I know you're a productive member. Hope that answers your question a little bit. Mike Flynn, what's up, bro? Good to see you. Always good to see you. Tippa Live. Oh, yeah. I forgot they've been around a little while. I haven't really made my way over that way yet, but I don't really get a chance to watch anything anymore, though. It sucks. It's unfortunate, but it's just the way it is. There isn't enough money for me to go out there at nighttime. Try the blue hour. The blue hour is fairly. The blue hour is the whatever. I don't know why I'm like just talking like it's coming out. So it's the hour before sunrise. You know, it's kind of easier to warm up to it, for me anyway, knowing that the sun will be up soon. So even if I get lost out there or something, like in the dark, like no matter what, like that sun's coming soon. Like I'll be able to see again soon. You know what I mean? Like even if I get stuck out here after 20 minutes or a half hour, I get turned around and I can't find it. Some crazy shit happens. The sun will be up within a half hour, an hour. That's how I kind of warmed up to it. Or I go out and I walk at like, you know, almost dusk, and then as it gets dark, I'll start to make my way back out and stuff. But yeah, it's definitely a whole different story. A whole different story. It's pretty. I don't want to say it's safe or not, because it's a different story. It's a totally different story. I don't really know. I don't really know if it's a good idea or a bad idea. After midnight, cryptids let it all hang out, no doubt, bro. Balut John says, our senses can only detect a few things. We can't really see what's all out there. Yeah, well, shit. You ain't lying. You could build up a lot of that stuff, though. You could build up a lot. You can actually build up with some of the stuff that we so-called lost and that these Sasquatch have. I mean, how I'm speaking with telepathy. You know what I'm saying? Like, I couldn't do that. Like 2 years ago, I couldn't do that. I didn't know how to respond to it. It was like, and I don't abuse it because, first of all, it's exhausting. It's exhausting to make contact with a Sasquatch. It is exhausting. to get a vision from a Sasquatch, for me, I'll talk for me because that's all I could do. It is draining. I cry usually. Like it's like I'm talking like you know, as the almost movie plays. Yeah, it's exhausting. I used to lose like days from that stuff. It took a little while to, you know, it's like muscle memory. They call it in the military, muscle memory. Like you repeatedly do things until they become kind of normal, or at least, you know, kind of normal. You know, it's a lot of different senses have been heightened since I started doing this, and it's interesting. But you're right. At night we can't pick up shit for sure. But then again, like my mind goes wild at night too, because I can't see. If it's loud out there, like I can't hear now, because all I can hear is like the bugs going and stuff. You know, it's hard. Like it's hard to not let your mind start to play tricks on you, and start to like make up scenarios and stuff. So like I find it kind of counterproductive to be out at night sometimes. So when I do, like, I don't try to do any like crazy contact or anything. I'll just film and spotlight the flashlight and stuff, because it's just kind of fun to see what's going on. But that's about it. I don't expect to get much. Joey Hayes, what's up, bro? Looking to the fey folk of medieval Europe. Yeah, that's a good idea. Petrified. Truly B says petrified wood. So earlier when I was brain farting, that's the word I was looking for. I was talking about Mud Fossil University and petrified wood. Yes, petrified rocks, all that stuff. Yes, thank you. Sean, is your emoji something you took a picture of? I can't quite make it out on my phone. Oh, let's see it. Joey was on Tippa. How dare you, Joey? I had to go check it out. I've been meaning to. I've seen them on a couple other places. Maybe it was Gypsy Road, or maybe Movian Monster. I forget. I can't remember. But they seem like good people. Very knowledgeable too. I find their hairs, they look just like ours but thicker. Yeah. Tim, do you see it? I mean, Tim, if you guys are not on Tim T in Florida's channel, maybe it doesn't look like it's a Bigfoot channel by his name, but I haven't dug into a lot of his stuff, but the stuff I've dug into, he is man, well respected. I'll tell you that much by this guy. I don't know if you noticed, Tim. Like, do you ever see like I have one in particular, right? And it's at the tip, at the very bottom tip. It's only at one end, which I'd assume goes into the skin. It's like almost like a waxy kind of like a bird feather would be. I don't know if that's anything you've noticed before, but I don't have it on the other ones. So that's kind of the other two sets I have. But that particular one is only one hair. You know what I mean? The other ones I have multiple hairs, so it's like it's easier to kind of compare against. But Scotty B. So, where I was talking the Klingon language? Damn, it was that bad, huh? Joey, I saw you called, Joey. I apologize, bro. I've been, I'll explain later. But just had a lot going on. It's a picture of a Dogman head. Oh, I see. I thought he was talking about an emoji. Hey Bob, what's up, bro? Yeah, I can't wait, Sean. I can't wait for you to post that shit. You know I'll share it right away. Yeah, if you guys want, there's a lot of Sean Pattersons, and I know you can't just click on him here and go to it. So if you want, or whatever, Sean, I'll just shoot me one of your videos or whatever, and I'll figure it out. But it's easier for me to find it that way. But I'm subscribed to you, I think, so it shouldn't be a problem. I should be able to find you when I type it in. But I'll share one of his videos to the community tab so you can find. It's some of the better Dogman shit out there, ain't it? Homie, my mind's playing tricks on me. What happened? I love tricks. Tea at nearly 3 a.m. is just better. No doubt. I'm drinking tea actually right now too, so. Tina Mobley, welcome. Great show. I feel like I stutter stepped through the whole damn thing. I feel like it's the most shittiest live stream on YouTube, but I appreciate it that you guys enjoy it. I feel like I stuttered through the whole thing like brain farm. But go have a good night, bro. I'm not gonna hang out much longer anyway, so I appreciate you hanging out, and we'll talk whatever. I'm around for you anytime. Just message me. You know how to get me. What happened here? Yes, blues and G music, no doubt. Tim is a great channel. Great channel. Text was on them. Was a good listen. Oh yes, yeah. The music you sent me, yes. I like the Dublin guy. I like that Dublin song or whatever. I forget his name, but I like that. It's chill music. I like that. Rob S follows Tim T. Good deal. Paul, your mind is a trick. My channel name will change soon. Okay, cool. Alright. Christian, how's our friends out there? They up to anything? I mean, yeah, always, you know. It's just a matter of where we go and what we catch, you know. Like yesterday I was out and there was a lot of chatter. Like, don't let me use the word chatter. There was a lot of vocalizations going on. Because that samurai chatter is not what it was. But there was a lot of vocalization going on. All different types of stuff. But I was on one of my personal walks. I wasn't really filming and shit like that. I was just out. At one of my spots, just hanging out and vibing and seeing what they wanted to do and give. And I'm more slow. I just kind of sit and shut my eyes and feel the woods, and literally, you know, I use both hands. I touch a lot of things. I feel things out. So it was a good walk. But the last video I was out with Rob, if you want to just go to the end, they threw a whole tree down here. Like it was a whole damn tree. Like I guess it was up top. It was a whole huge. It was like at least, I don't know. It was at least 2 of me stacked. So it was probably like a 10 foot maybe bigger. It's a whole damn tree, and it came crashing from the top. I feel like an idiot too, because Rob said something because we heard it, and I'm like, oh, it's just a squirrel up there. Oh, no damn squirrel. You gotta try that UV flashlight I was talking about. I think that's the ticket. I've ordered one for this expedition the next month. We shall see. That's awesome. Yeah, Jimbo just sent these too. So I'll show you this one. It does a lot of things, but these are cool. They, I don't know if you could see it, but these are badass too. There's a couple of smaller ones. He's been, we're gonna get into it all soon, but he's been great and sending a lot of stuff our way, so we have some extra tools to advance, and I can't thank him enough. Putting faith in me and doing that stuff. I really don't know how to accept gifts really well, but he knows. I've told him how appreciative I am 100 times, but that's where these tools keep coming from, is our friend Jimbo at the channel. So that's the link to my channel. I don't even see it. You put it up? Maybe I do have it up. I didn't even see it. Nice lights. You think the fast flickering light might keep the bad ones from getting close? I'm not sure. Honestly, I was messing with it in the backyard earlier, and something moved away. As soon as the flickering light came on, I heard something move back. I don't even know how it was there. Well, we know how they do this shit, but whatever it was like in between these hedges that are like separate. They're like bushes, but they're hedges. And it sounded like something moved back through there very quickly. So, I mean, it caught me off guard. I wasn't even trying. I didn't even know what the flashlight was going to do, but I was just going through the motions in the yard when it got dark. And when it hit that, something pushed back that I couldn't physically see. So, it couldn't have been like a possum or a raccoon or anything, because I would have seen it or heard it keep going. Like, it would have had to get on the fence and go. It's hard to say though. Is Papito real? Sasquatch Omega, yeah, alright. Was my comment too long? Oh no, it gets me all screwed up because they keep coming, they keeps moving up and down. Alright, I love you. Good night, babe. I'm gonna be in soon, so. Omega, I forget where you're at, to be honest. I'm like, yeah, the top half of the tree fell. Is that what happened? Like, honestly, I should have went back. I should have went back in there and checked it out. But, well, a lot has happened where, for reasons I couldn't get back there, but. Yeah, it is great that Jimbo does that. I mean, yeah, it's more than generous. It's more than kind, and it's way more than generous too. So, you know, I appreciate every last one of you. There's no requirement here, you know what I mean? There's no requirement. Nobody has to donate. Nobody has to do anything. He was supposed to stop with a tri-field meter. That was supposed to be it. And he just keeps going, but whatever. We're going to put an end to it. A laser pointer can stop a charge and completely detour an aggressive one away. That's crazy cool. That's good info. See, that's good info, because I don't get charged and stuff, you know, so I don't know. But that's good info. Nah, nobody talks too much. It's all good. Like, it's people tend to apologize for that shit because I see it on these channels. Like, nobody gets responses. I see it all over the damn place. You know, it's like, it's the smaller channels that answer people and stuff. Like, I'm not calling anybody out in particular. I'm just saying, like, I see it all the time. People comment. I see people comment on, like, every video. And, like, there's literally not even, like, you can't even hit the damn, like, I acknowledge you heart button. You know? I don't know. It's just frustrating. Who would win in a death battle? A giant Bigfoot or a giant Dogman? I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I'd have to know the full capabilities of both to know, you know? I mean, I'm a little biased. So I would just, if I had to pick, I'd say a Bigfoot just because I'm biased. But Lewis, what's up, bro? It was a lot of peelers. Oh, damn it, see, it moved again. It was a lot of peelers in that second video with Rob, yeah, no doubt. Bigfoot would most definitely whip Dogman, in my opinion. I mean, I think so, but... Peekers, oh, I got you. Peelers, I thought you meant eyes, so either way, you're right, either way. Peekers or peelers, yeah. They were definitely honest, but we were up in their shit at that point. So, like, that's why, you know, somebody was like, oh, you were on a Sasquatch and it looked good, but you got off it. Like, what the fuck is that? Like, if you know anything about me, you'll know what the fuck that is. I do not push it with them. How long do we gotta stare at them? We know they're not gonna move. We know it. And as soon as we move, they're gone. You know what I mean? They're gone. Poof. Gone. So, how long should we stare at it? How long should we do that before we move along? Like, we could take a screenshot and zoom in and check it out more, you know? That Sasquatch, if it knows that camera's on it, it's not going to be like, it's not going to start rocking, it's not going to stand up and walk away. It hasn't done it yet, it's not going to start now. So, I mean, I don't know. Like, I don't know. The only one that's ever walked past me on camera was Bubba. And it's that one when he's walking up through the woods. And he just doesn't get... He knows. Like, he just knows. He knows me better than anything. But it's not going to happen in one of these just everyday spots. Like we just pop in here, pop in there. They're not going to, like, go running around visibly, you know? So, it's hard. That one that walked by the other night, like, it's hard. You know, it's hard to catch those moments, but... When you lock in on one and they know you're locked in on it, they're not gonna make that move. At least from my experience. TFV, what's up? It's insane when a subscriber gets put into timeout permanently for talking with another subscriber. I know, bro. Like, listen, respect is important. You know what I'm saying? Respect's important. But, like, I've had people apologize to me. Oh, sorry, we're having this side conversation and it's been going on. I don't give a shit. If that's the only way for you guys to talk to each other and you want to talk to each other and you need to do it here on this video, I don't care if I get 100 notifications and shit. I don't care. Talk. Like, you know what I mean? But TFE, you're right. It's I've seen that too. Like, you're only supposed to talk to the channel host or something. Like, I don't know. Wild. I didn't know there was rules to this shit. I would say Bigfoot, Cindy Norris says. That's awesome. Some would say Dogman because of the teeth and claws. Yeah, I mean, I hear you. I mean, there's either one would whoop my ass, so that's about all I know. Daily Dan, the silver bullet 6-gun slinger. Somebody said they were gonna look at into the tri-field meter, and I apologize if I didn't. I saw it and then it went away. I wasn't. Wayne Henderson, welcome. Keith, what's up, brother? Have you seen the alien-looking being talking or interacting with the cryptids? Not directly. In photos, like they've been in the same vicinity, or like video, like take a screenshot. They've been in the same vicinity. Like, so you could call into question if they're just at like a common area, or like a watering hole, like or they're coordinating or contacting each other or communicating. Like it's hard to say though. I personally don't have a good answer for you. I know some people who do, but I don't. I don't know firsthand. Getting a polyking. I love the terminology. That one Rob noticed was good catch. And when you locked in, you said the middle was a few. You said in the middle was a few at that point, like telling you it's time to go. Yeah. It's like they were patient. Like they were in there. That's what it was. They were in there, and we started moving in. This is what I think happened. And then they backed out. I think the little ones went up what that could. They went up, a couple fell back. Or the ones that were with us the whole time were just still on the ground, and the rest of the kids went up or whatever. And I literally think I think one just threw some shit down, hoping we would go away. But silly us, our intrigue. I was like, at first I said we're not going in there, and then I was like, well, you gotta go in there. And I said to Rob, I'm like, you ain't gotta go in if you want. I don't know if you could hear it, but I'm like, Rob, you ain't gotta come in if you want. He's like, oh, I'm right behind you, bro. He's like, I got you 6, no matter what. I'm like, all right, thank you. Like, cool. But I don't know a lot of people that would go do that, So respect, Rob. It could be scary. You can. That's a lot of strength to do that. To make a tree, like it could have got stuck on something, whatever. Like, I mean, it had trajectory. It was cool. I can't lie, it was cool. Oh, there's Tim T. Okay, I'm getting a tri-field meter. Cool. All right. A big one we're all familiar with did it, and another one last night I haven't been to in a minute did it, so I be back and I'm okay with it. It's the weirdest thing ever, but there does seem to be other things out in the forest with the Sasquatch sometimes that definitely are not Sasquatch. Do what you want with that info. Yeah, no doubt. I mean, there's. You're right. There is absolutely more out there. It's just a matter of I don't know what they do with each other. I don't know how they're connected to each other. You hear people talk about little peoples, fairies. They're there. Remember how we were getting the footage of those the 2 days in a row? We got the footage of the one cloaking thing or whatever was like moving back down the hill, and then the next day that thing ran across. So I was questioning what they were, because I'm like, they were too small to be like a Sasquatch. The more I thought about it, I'm like, they're too small to be even a little Sasquatch, I don't think. Like, and then why would one expose itself like that? Why would it even run? And I'm like, thinking, and I'm talking with Rob about it, and I'm like, Maybe that's why they gifted me in that spot up there at the top of Treefolk Grove. Maybe that's why they gifted that little gnome. Maybe that's what they were. Maybe they were little dwarfs and gnomes. You know what I mean? Maybe the Bigfoot were giving me a clue, like, here, this is what they are. You know what I mean? But like, I don't know. I was just like, sometimes I'm just like talking with Rob or Sarah or somebody, and like whoever. Sometimes just typing with you guys, and you ask me something, and like it clicks. And I don't know. So I don't know. Maybe you guys, tell me what you think about that, or take from it what you want. I just figured I'd tell you what one of the thoughts I had. There's no way we'll know, but just a thought. Montauk is strange. What's up, bro? MIS, I'm gonna call you. I'll text you either tonight, probably tomorrow. I'm gonna go and get some nighttime hangouts with Sarah before before it gets too late. I like the term cranial recruits. That is, I could dig it. I ran to it. Is there an email I could reach you at? Yeah, you could. If you have Facebook, that's the fastest way. It's the Long Island Bigfoot page has Messenger, or if you download like Facebook Messenger, you don't even have to have Facebook. I don't think. Honestly, a lot of people just download it just to follow the page. They don't even. Like, they have like no followers, no friends on there. They literally are like a ghost except to follow the page. But that's one of the best ways. But if you don't, I don't know. I don't really check emails for worth of shit. That's why like I hate even giving an email out, because I like never check them. Sorry, damn guys, I'm behind. Mikey, so your presence was tolerated but was borderline offensive. Yeah, I guess to an extent, yeah. I mean, I should. Sometimes it's a test, and that's kind of what I was thinking at the time. When I decided to go in, like, I was like, maybe that was a test, and we shouldn't just skirt out of here. We should kind of show that that's really why we're here, and we're here. We're here, like, even if they try to scare us off, type shit. Because I gotta keep in mind Rob's there, and they're gonna test him too at times. So I have to. It's not just me out there. So I have to take all this shit into consideration. And I don't know. I just on the fly decided to go in. Rob was right there, ready to go too. Like his mind was made up too. Like, so we did it, you know. But respectfully, we didn't stay long. Yeah. Check out Montauk, 2 UFOs he caught. They were quick. I haven't seen that one yet. I saw it come up earlier, but I was kind of stuck on some other stuff. Well, we were stuck doing some stuff that we'll get into another time, not here. It's like you said, once they feel people coming through their blinds, they leave the area. Yeah, yep. That's why they like set up one after another. They just bounce back, they just fall back. Sometimes I'll do erratic things like that aren't really in my mind. Like I'll just like, because if they're reading my thoughts, sometimes like I'll just like do some shit that's kind of like erratic, but most of the time they know what my next move is. Hypothetical statement: I roll up smoke machines, 15 and bass tubes. They ain't gonna appreciate in the club at over 100 dBs. Yeah, probably not, bro. I mean, it seems like the live stream was affecting even the more sensitive ones, like the Dogman. They were getting frustrated with the live streaming. Apparently, I don't know if the frequencies were doing it, but something to that effect. You don't have any social media? All right. Well, you guys, you're gonna do just Long Island Bigfoot at Gmail. I think it's like it's kind of like a spare email that I don't like. But I don't check it a lot because it's not my primary. But I will look for it. I usually check it here and there once in a while. But if I don't get to you right away, but I will if you want to email me there. I think it's all lowercase, guys. So. All right, Sasquatch Omega. If I make it around New York area, when I touch the East Coast, I'll call you. I'll give you a heads up. If you want to meet up, I'd love to take a look and document. Yeah, all right. Well, yeah, it sounds good. Just, yeah, no problem. I'm always out there anyway, so that sounds good. The lights you captured the other night were very interesting. Definitely need another look. Okay, yeah, I know what you're talking about, bro. I actually have more footage of it. It's just very short and you know, kind of screwed up, but. Alright, guys. I think I'm. Do you think Sasquatch and Dogman get high from eating weed buds? I mean, probably so. I mean, I don't see how. I mean, maybe. I'm sure they know everything about nature, you know what I mean? You gotta figure, like, the way I look at it is the Native Americans, and they learned a lot of things from somewhere, you know, like, you know, maybe the peace pipe and the totem pole and things to that effect were something they learned from Sasquatch. We just don't know. You know, maybe somebody knows and they can enlighten us, but just a thought. Yeah, yeah. You can't ever second guess them. Follow your gut always. You feel time to go. Yeah, I hear you, DSMO. I mean, sometimes, like, yeah, you're right. You're right. Appreciate you being here, brother. Come give me a hug. Paulie, check out a guy. To give me a hug thing made me think of this. Check out this channel. I'll send it to you. I'll just send it to you. But remind me, it's called, unless you want to go look it up, it's called Queen's Flip. There's a guy in Queens, and he like goes and like he tries to get like people to give him a hug and shit with his shirt off. He does it to like rappers and shit, like hardcore rappers, like tough guys and shit. It's hilarious, bro. It's really funny. Well, the trips, like, yeah, like, I don't know, like Connor at Bigfoot Anon, like he's into like that kind of stuff. Like he's a very, if you got Bigfoot Anon is a good channel to check out. He's really into like that kind of, looking into those types of things and those kind of hypotheses and shit. Like I don't want to speak for him, but like definitely check his channel out. Yeah, that's true. Truly be, that's true. No doubt. No doubt. All right. All right, guys. Yes, like Sean said, thank you for joining. Appreciate every last one of you. I'm gonna go in Gonna go and spend some time with Sarah. She's been holding down the fort. And I'm sure the kids are in bed by now, so grown folk time. I appreciate every last one of you. Sorry for in the beginning. I know the confusion with the. I shouldn't have tried StreamYard. I'm just gonna if we don't have a guest for sure, no, I'm not using it. Yes, good night, guys. Good night, good night. Savage mother truckers. Thing keeps going away. I can guess. Yeah, I was actually gonna grab you right before, but I wasn't sure. Yeah, I wasn't sure what you were doing, so I was trying to get Gary in to do an update or whatever, but he just got back from the Whiteface Whiteface Mountain. They hiked to the top of Whiteface Mountain and shit, so whatever. It was last minute period. I was just like, I could tell I was having one of my TBI nights and like brain farting and shit, so I'm like, oh man, like maybe somebody could like help me kind of stutter through this, but I don't know. I mean, all of you did, so I appreciate it. Jackie, good night. Thank you guys. Papito from the Bronx, thank you, bro. Appreciate you being here. All you guys. Go check out these other guys' channels, dude. Everyone deserves a look. Thank you, Zima. Glad to have you. I see a few new faces, or new names, I should say, and I appreciate you guys. Feel free to chime in. Feel free to just hang out. Either way. So we try to come on Sunday night. At least it's 9 Eastern, but try to give you guys a chance to just talk and get off whatever you guys want to ask and talk about usually. I know if we have a guest, it kind of runs differently because we want to hear about what they're talking about, but when it's just us, guys, just, have fun. As always, guys, thank you. I'll go catch some rest. Talk soon. I'm running the Sandman out of town.